Hello and welcome to another video on my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about 5 mistakes I have made in 2018 on my Merch by Amazon account. I was approved for Merch by Amazon account in February 2018 and I started uploading designs in March 2018. At the beginning I was at tier 10, so I didn't have much options, or you can say much slots available for uploading new designs, so I thought what I uploaded was the best. So after about 8 or 9 months, as we are in 2019, I have decided to make a list of mistakes that I have made on my Merch by Amazon account and what I have learned through those mistakes. Hopefully this video will help you and you will not make the same mistakes as I did as a newbie on Merch by Amazon. So this video is mainly targeted towards the newbies, and even if you are a pro Amazon seller, you are welcome to watch it. Okay, the first mistake I made on Merch by Amazon was I was too relaxed about the trademark. I didn't check much of my trademarks on US Beauty websites because I thought these were two general phrases, or how could somebody have a trademark for that phrase. But later on I found out that some of my phrases were actually trademarks and I have to remove those designs. Luckily those designs were not reported and taken down. I have removed them myself, but for some of the phrases I have got a few rejections, and after getting those rejections I thought I should check my whole phrases, or if I use a phrase on my Amazon t-shirts I should check the whole phrase. But later on I've got about 2 rejections, and I found out that Amazon does not consider the whole phrase. Even if a part of a phrase is trademark, for example a combination of 2 words or 3 words from that phrase, that can cause a rejection as well. So this is what I learned, that I should not only check the complete phrase but also check on a part of the phrase. I have talked about these trademark issues and copyright in the past. You can check out those videos on my channel and also on the links here. Okay, the second mistake I made was in the beginning I was going after trends and holidays. In the March, the next major holidays were coming about, or Mother's Day, July 4th, Father's Day, these kind of holidays, and many other political trends and stuff. So in the beginning I was going after those things, major events. Most people try to buy these shirts for those trends and different holidays, and I did get a few sales. After that I started getting reasonable sales in June 2018 because I have made a shirt about a political trend at that time. That shirt actually went viral, and I sold about 300 of that shirt. So that shirt helped me to tier up from tier 10 to about tier 500. So after getting those many slots, I started again. In order to fill those slots, I started going after the holidays like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and other major holidays. So that was the mistake I made, in terms that the major portion of the catalog was based on those trendy or holidays based shirts. Now the reason is that I am calling it as a mistake because that the holidays niche, or you can say that those trend niche, was already too broad, or it was already too much filled. There were a lot of even thousands of shirts were available on that particular topics, or you can say particular niches, and that was the mistake I made. And I thought I should have kept a balance between holidays based shirts, or you can say the trend based shirts, and or you can say evergreen shirts. No, I have sold some evergreen shirts, and which are now I found out that they are not only selling for a specific period of time, but they are selling throughout the months. Maybe they are selling less than those as compared to those shirts, the trendy shirts, but they do sell continuously. While those trendy or holiday shirts, they sell for a time and then the sales dropped for those. The next mistake I made was going broad in terms of niches. So for example, if I was making a shirts for doctors, so the phrase I was using was for general doctors. I didn't go deep and targeted specific you can say types of doctors or the types of teachers. So the main mistake I made was not going deep into those niches. So I was filling up my slots with those broad niches. I thought if I fill my slots in time and if I get a reasonable amount of sales, I'll tier up. But that as I am in 2019 and I'm stuck at tier 1000, now I understand that that was not the case. I should have gone deep into those niches, targeted some specific niches, specific professions, hobbies, or if anything, in any niche I should have targeted a specific group of people, not going broad. And also for the holidays, as I discussed, I was too broad about the holidays, so I wasn't actually mixing those holidays themes with other niches. So now I've learned that in order to make a constant sales, or you can say continuous sale, we have to mix the niches, because Amazon Merch is actually now too much crowded. Previously they were allowing fewer people on their platform, but after I think March or maybe in February 2018, they have allowed many people on their platforms. So the gates were open and newbies were coming, and so there was a lot of competition about these holidays trends, and also about the broad niches. So that was the mistake I made on my Merch by Amazon account in 2018. So the next mistake was that I didn't rotate my design. So for example, if I made a design and it did not sell for about 2 or 3 months, I did not remove those designs and replace them with the new ones. For example, up-to-date designs. For example, if I have a design for Halloween, so I started making those designs at the end of August, and a few of those designs sell, and some of those designs didn't sell. So after Halloween or in November, I didn't remove those designs that didn't sell and replace them with the upcoming events or New Year or Christmas designs, Christmas-based designs. So that is the mistake I made, and I thought that it was a big mistake, because keeping those designs that whose events I have passed, so people were not likely to buy those Halloween designs in November or December. So keeping those designs online was a total mistake. You can say they were consuming those slots, and I couldn't make my new designs available on the platform because I have already filled out my slots, and some of the designs were not selling. They were just there sitting there occupying the place. So in order to make constant sales and keeping up to date with your account, you have to rotate your design. Although Amazon now has a policy that they remove those designs after 6 months, I think if you really want to progress in that, is that you need to rotate your designs before 6 months, because to make your portfolio up to date according to the events, trends, and mainly I'm talking about those trendy and holiday based design. If you have evergreen designs, they can sell throughout the year, you don't have to rotate them. But if you have some specific designs about some specific event or specific holiday, and those designs are not selling, and that event has passed, or the time is gone for that trend, you have to remove those designs and replace them with the new design. The fifth mistake I made was lack of planning. As I said, I was a total newbie on this platform. I had some experience selling on Zazzle, on Redbubble previously, but those two platforms were totally different from Amazon. I have talked about the differences between other platforms, or you can say other POD platforms, and Amazon in another video. You can check it out here. I was just thinking that if I put up some design, they will sell, because many of my designs that I didn't think will sell were selling, and so I didn't really thought about the whole planning process. I woke up in the morning and started doing some research about some niches, finding out some designs, and then making my own variations of those designs, and keeping in the view of those ideas, I started creating those designs on the same day, and I'll upload those designs in the evening. So the main, you can say that my whole routine was wake up in the morning, find new designs, create those designs on the same day, and then upload those designs on the same day. But later on I found out that I should have planned it, I should have done it a little differently. I should have made a schedule of how things should go. I should maybe on Monday I should have a day only for finding niches, and then on Tuesday maybe finding more niches, and Wednesday creating the new design based on those niches. So lack of planning was another reason of not being too much successful on Merch by Amazon in 2018. I am not saying that it was a total loss, but I think I could have done better. Now as I'm in 2019, I have learned from those mistakes, and I'm thinking about changing the tactics or strategy about selling shirts on Merch by Amazon. I hope you have learned from these mistakes that I have made. It is always a good thing to learn from mistakes of other people rather than to make your own mistakes. If you have any question regarding anything in the video, you can ask it in the comments and I will do my best to reply those comments. Hi, thank you for watching another video, and if you have made this far, it means you have found something interesting in this video. This channel is all about sharing tips about earning a decent living online, and if you are interested in this topic, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.